truck out in the yard. I came across, it was a steal. Lay a couple of paychecks down, drink a few and play a couple rounds. Throw the dice and laugh over somebody's meal. Anyone ever believe that sleight of hand and a long sleeve could turn old friends into new enemies? In the fog of all the blame, the devil straightened a bad shot's aim. Now Bobby and his six-shooter went all in for the deal. Gotta give it to you, Satan. You weren't lying when you said I'm the best liar and the fastest one of them all. Now this fire burns higher and higher, hot coal, burn coal, compared to a soul. Isabel lived carefree, fast cars and jewelry, married right out of school to a young Marine. Then a new man moved to town, spoke loud and threw his money around, caught the eye of a soldier's wife in need. Hard fight and a prayer for peace turned a long time gone to an early release. And he came home to a different kind of war. Greater love hath no man, like a broken heart with a gun in his hand. And Jezebel don't live carefree no more. Gotta give it to you, Satan. You weren't lying when you said I'm the best liar and the fastest one of them all. Now this fire burns higher and higher, hot coal, burn coal, compared to I gotta give it to you, Satan. You weren't lying when you said I'm the best liar and the fastest one of them all. Now this fire burns higher and higher, hot coal, burn coal, hot coal, burn coal, compared to the
Well, Steel Woods, thanks for coming to the print shop.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Today was very special. It was one of the best live sounding acts we've had through here, for sure.
Well,
No,
thanks.
Wow.
no
Thanks.
doubt about
Yeah.
it. How'd you guys think it sounded? Could you tell?
Felt great to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
It's a cool thing you got here.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me what you guys think. This is not a normal gig. I asked this question to quite a few artists, but what were your expectations? Did you have any idea what you were walking into?
We had some idea. We've seen some of the videos, but you never know. You know, especially anything that's definitely going to be different from your everyday tour date. Then I guess it far surpassed
our expectations. Mine, at least.
Yeah,
You know,
I'd
because
agree.
you always kind of prepare for the worst, because you really don't know what you're walking into. But yeah, no, we enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
great.
Well, I enjoyed having you guys. Something that I've been doing lately, I want to give these to you guys, and this is a peace offering. This show right here is about me treating artists the way that I feel that they should be treated. Okay, and so what I'm going to give you guys here, if you can pass that down.
Yeah.
These are called peace dollars. All right, they're made in 1922.
Oh, wow.
And they're silver dollars.
Wow. Thank you.
It brings you luck. People are always kind of intrigued by them when I hand them out. They're like, wow, what is that? You know, and it affects people. I initially did it on the golf course when I had some as a ball marker, and I gave some to a couple people. I was like, just hang on to it. And I just saw the reaction. And so I just started doing it more and more, whether it's a waiter, someone at the gas station, celebrity, it doesn't matter. You know, it just affects people. So I wanted to give you guys that, right? And it's a peace offering from the
thanks.
print shop and from me. And I wanted you guys to hold this. I know you guys lost one of your brothers, Rowdy, who was a big part of this, and I want you to hold that for Rowdy, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I guess the first question that I have is, when something like that happens, is it hard to press on, or was it something that motivated you after the shock got over? How do you feel about moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't easy
Yeah.
to press on. I've said a couple times I don't think it was ever a question whether to or not to. There's definitely not a question whether or not he would have had us continue, and so we're sort of honoring him and keeping on, you know.
Well, I think that's the best way to honor someone like that, is to continue on and doing what they would love. One thing about Rowdy that I heard was that he was a brutally honest guy.
Yeah.
If he didn't like you or like something, he would let you know about it. Is that true?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe if he didn't really like you, or if it were, if it was gonna hurt your feelings, or you know, he might not say, but he might say, I don't know about that guy to me, or something.
Right.
So yeah, but he definitely was honest. He
was direct.
He
for
wouldn't
sure.
shy away from
Yeah, he could be for sure.
from giving constructive criticism, and you know.
You got to
what
be
he
ready
thought,
for it.
so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know you guys will continue to honor him, and I just, I wanted to mention that and offer my condolences, and also thank you for doing what you're doing. I think what you're doing is very important for a lot of reasons.
Please let me drink a sip from the well of your life, friend. I'm all but full. I've seen the world, yeah, but I've seen the ending too, and it don't quench my thirst like it does for you. Looked at my life like there was a mountain to climb, and you live yours like all honest men do. Well, I took off to find myself. I got lost. It sure feels swell to call this place home again. It does to you. And I know the side of the fence that you've only dreamed of. And you know that you got me beat with a family who needs you. Well, pull up the seat if you got the time. Listen to me think. I bet we'll find a piece of common ground that we both can stand on. They say stand on. The side of the fence that you've only dreamed of. And you know that you got me beat with a family who needs you. Will pull up a seat if you got the time. Listen to me think. I bet we'll find a piece of common ground that we both can stand on. Please let me drink, sip from the well of your life. Tell me all about it, man, till I am full.
Your set tonight was a lot of deeper tracks, probably stuff that your fans request that you don't play all the time. Why'd you guys decide to play things that you normally don't play here tonight? I think people are really gonna dig it.
We had seen the videos of the other stuff you'd done, and I mean, we were excited to come, you know, and be a part of it. So we wanted to, you know, sort of take the opportunity to do stuff that isn't already out, maybe on different, you know, YouTube or whatever. If you look up acts, there's, you know, 20 or 30 or more videos of us doing that live, and we just kind of wanted to pull some B-side stuff, give y'all something different, and the fans, you know, that don't really have a lot of these. We don't play a lot of these out live, and we actually had 2 rehearsals last week so that we could do changes. We haven't done that maybe once since that record came out. So yeah, we rehearsed for this show, and,
Damn, I
and
feel
we don't
honored,
we don't
man.
typically
You should,
do
man.
that.
We never
I
knew.
don't know that I've ever heard that
Yeah.
before.
We might have to edit that out. People will go, y'all rehearsed for that?
Really?
You guys are
Yeah,
really
you should have
terrible.
rehearsed 4 times.
Keen sense of gray washed all of their colors away today. To my surprise, the feeling was good when we said goodbye. I miss the warmth of love in the summer, of course I will. But you can't believe in what you can't feel. And I knew all along this landing never was real. Guess I'm better in the fall when all is new. Won't blame myself for not loving you. I'm better in the fall before the cold comes. Harvest is near. Thought I was in love. I'm better in the fall. Yeah, I'm better in the fall. I'm better in the fall. Dead leaves to dust without reason. Seasons just change 'cause they must. But you weren't the cause. Don't question the silence that follows the call. I miss the flame we shared in the spring. How could I forget? But you can't save what you don't regret. Still something reminds me watching that autumn sunset that I'm better in the fall when all is new. Can't blame myself for not Guess I'm better in the fall when all is new. I can't blame myself for not loving you. I'm better in the fall before the cold comes. Harvest is near. Thought I was in love. I'm better in the fall when all is new. I can't blame myself for not loving you. I'm better in the fall before the cold comes. Harvest is near. Thought I was in love. I'm better in the fall. Yeah, I'm better in the fall. I'm better in the fall.
I know you've been playing music for quite a long time. You're actually in a band with your parents, is that right? With your family? You tell me a little bit about that and kind of where it got started?
Yeah. So my family had a Southern gospel band since years and years before I was born. And I grew up, on a bus every weekend and traveling and going from town to town and churches and whatever civic centers or whatever might be going on. And I didn't know any other way. And I was probably 8 when I picked up harmonica and like from Cracker Barrel, like any kid would do, and could make make a little more than the other kids that might be blowing on a Cracker Barrel harmonica. But so they would have me up every show for a song or two, and started out that way, and pretty soon I picked up guitar and keyboard and whatever else I could get my hands on, really. And I was playing every weekend, doing it full time at full time. I actually did have a studio gig when I was 12. I made $75 a song, and I was a hot shot. I thought I'd made it, and I was a grown man.
Did you consider retiring after you got all that money?
Yeah. I mean, I could do
$75,
three songs in a couple hours, and I had $150. That's 2 songs. I had a pocket full of money for a 12-year-old. Yeah, I thought I was somebody.
When was the first time you got paid? Was that your first paying gig, or was it something like it was just part of your family and you were going along? And
no, so this was a studio that we had recorded at, and he was hiring me to play on other people's records.
Wow.
So yeah, that was the first money earned doing music, and I still sometimes do it for $75 a song.
Kiss your daddy bye, he raised his daughter well. If we don't leave right now, Atlanta will be hell. It's too dang bad your mom can't come out for a hug. But you know how she gets with that broomstick on that rug. If we never go, we will never know what's beyond these county roads. There's nothing wrong with home, but lovers ought to roam. Without chances, plans don't make no sense at all.
And how'd you guys hook up? How'd you meet this?
Tinder.
Tinder. You swipe left or right on that one. I don't know which is which, but I've
No.
heard you got to swipe. Just saying.
Yeah, just kind of knowing everybody, and I mean, we the three of us have played in different bands downtown.
Yeah.
They've been there forever. Well, Johnny has. How long have you been in Nashville?
I moved in 06, I guess 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
And you were in LA for a while, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Nashville, went out to LA, and I actually met Rowdy out there, and we just kind of connected and stayed in touch, and we were swapping gigs for years and years. I moved back to Nashville, I started playing downtown. That's where I met Johnny and Wes. And we all just kind of we would do all the same gigs together here and there. And,
Right.
and then when Rowdy and Wes put this together, I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Remember me and Tyler actually went and watched the
Yeah.
early Steelwoods with some other guys.
The first Steelwood show
Yeah.
in Nashville,
Oh,
Johnny and
that's
I
cool.
stood in the back and watched the whole show.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met Rowdy, I guess it was probably 15 years ago too,
Wow.
in Nashville as well. So
Yeah, he's a really well-known guy, huh?
he was, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
But people are still saying, like, I first heard y'all on Yellowstone, and I'm, that's what we hoped would happen.
Right.
So it's a big deal, and we love that show too.
Yellowstone, thanks for playing these guys. They're great. I'd like to talk about some of the songs you guys played tonight. One of my favorite tunes is What It Means to You. Mm-hmm. And obviously that's about superstitious stuff, right? Where did that song come from? Can you tell me the history of it?
So when me and Roddy met, we went to the studio relatively quickly, and his buddy at the time, that my buddy also now is Brent Cobb, and I think he had just had his daughter, or was going to, and said he wasn't really. He was really trying to do a writer thing. Was kind of taking a break from the artist thing, and so we had all these songs, and we picked. I think we cut 4 on that record, and all of which were great and different in their own way. And then we wrote songs, and we just felt like there was a lot on that record that was kind of in different directions. Some of them were profound, and some of them, were really storytelling stuff, But we needed I thought we needed a conclusion kind of song that kind of explained why everything on that record happened, and I was like, well, the point is for it to mean, something different to everybody.
Right.
And it just means exactly, whatever it means to you.
Snakeskin hanging from a willow tree, and all the birds flying out to sea. The sky's the furthest thing from blue, and all that means is whatever it means to you. A horseshoe hanging on your front door, break a mirror and you're 7 years poor. Well, if you cross your eyes and dot your T's, all that means is whatever it means to me. Well, you pack that pack of cigarettes, turn the first one around. If you see Abraham Lincoln, you pick him up off the ground. You got a rabbit foot in your pocket and a cross on your rear view. And all that means is whatever it means to you. sound the same to everyone. Some you hear and some you see, and all that means is whatever it means to me. Not all are real, but all are true, 'cause all they mean is whatever they mean to you. Well, you pack that pack of cigarettes, turn the first one around. You see Abraham Lincoln, you pick him up off the ground. Yeah, you got a loving foot in your pocket and a cross on your rear view. And all that means is whatever it means to you. Well, all that means is whatever it means to you. Snakeskin hanging from a willow tree, and all the birds flying out to sea.
Who are the metalheads in this group? Because obviously you guys have some metal influence. I heard some guitar going on tonight that was dropped down a few octaves. I was like, they turned this guitar up a little bit. I could be listening to some freaking Deftones or something like that. So where'd the metal influence come in? It's kind of a hybrid of sorts.
I would say that Rowdy was probably the biggest metalhead, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Huge.
Definitely,
Initially, I think.
definitely
Yes.
more than me. He brought the idea to do what is it, Hole in the Sky on the first record, and I was going, really? Are you? And he was like, but we could do our thing to it. I mean, I didn't see it right then, and we went in the studio and did that, and I guess I became a metalhead then because
Changes.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath. Obviously, that's in the same vein as metal, right?
Yeah.
How'd you guys pick that song to cover?
that again was Rowdy's idea,
Right.
and I didn't know the song, and I'm sort of ashamed to say that. I guess Charles Bradley is the version that's closer, to the way we do it. That one was a no-brainer. I saw that, right out of the gate when he brought it in. I was like, oh, of course, let's do it. And I love that song.
It's a great song. My wife Dana is a huge metalhead. I told you guys that earlier. And she was like, they're playing Changes. So she would smile in ear to ear listening to that. I was talking with Derek, and he's like, play this occasionally, this one never. What is the never song that you guys played tonight that they haven't played in forever?
Changes was
Changes
was
was number
another
one.
song.
Number one.
I feel unhappy. I feel
So what do you guys do outside of music? Like, what do you want to do if you want to rejuvenate your creativity, so to speak?
I raise youngins.
You ready?
Yeah, he's got a family.
Yeah, I got
family stuff.
3 kids and 1 coming. So so that's what I do. Whatever they do.
Right.
My attention span is kind of taken after theirs now. So I do just about anything. Whatever they can come up with.
Give me something you like to do.
Oh, I grew up on a horse farm in Wisconsin, so I have a lot of Clydesdale buddies around the country. So I usually go visit them when we have off time and hang out with them. And like I was talking about earlier, getting back into metal sculpture and hoping to do some of that soon.
That's really cool. I'm gonna have to get you some copper and brass to play with. I've got these little pellets.
Yeah, man.
That came from this new machine that I bought, and you're gonna dig it.
Yeah, man, that'll be fun.
It's perfect.
Cool.
Give me something.
I'm a pretty big cyclist and outdoor enthusiast. I like doing a lot of bike packing, long distance cycling. I love hiking and camping and all that kind of stuff. I do a lot of kayak fishing, hunting.
Yeah, you and
like
I
all
get
that
along
stuff.
famously. I love all that stuff as well.
Perfect.
I like to ask that question because I'm not a musician at all, but people that operate on such a high level, everyone on my crew, they're great musicians, all of them, right? One of the reasons I do this, and I want to nurture art through music, right? That's the art that I prefer to give back to in my own way. But people that operate on a high level like that, it amazes me. It really does. It's a gift. It blows my mind because I can't do it, right? But music gives me so much. I like surrounding myself with people that can do things that I can't. It blows me away. Hats off to you, man. I wish I could play an instrument, but I think I'm just gonna hang back and smash aluminum cans for a living and do stuff like this.
It's the end of the night. I can hear the river and see the moonlight as it shines on her hair.
you guys will have to come to my scrap metal yard. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that, we're starting to get a little bit of an audience. People don't really kind of get who I am or what's going on, but that's my day job. Is I work at a scrap metal yard that I own now, that I started a long time ago, and this kind of just happened out of a failed business venture. I bought all these machines for a band that I was working with on my label. It fell through at the 11th hour, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? And I decorated it like this, and I was like, can you shoot a show called Live at the Print Shop? I gotta tell you, man, it's something that it wasn't thought through. It just happened, and then I did another one, and then I did another one, and we just got better at it. And it's turned into something now that is absolutely beautiful. It's paying me back in so many great ways through the human connections and the experiences. There's no money in it, right? If you get into music for money, you're getting in the wrong business for the most part.
Yeah.
But I'm one of these guys that, people say put your money where your mouth is, and I've kind of rethought that. And I feel like if you put your heart where your mouth is, the money will come. Thought about that the other day. I was like, wow, that's pretty profound, Adam. It's a good
Well
thing-
put, yeah.
Good thing I stopped doing drugs so I can think now.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been able to come up with that a couple years ago. But at any rate, I'm kind of babbling a little bit, but this means a lot to me. It really does. Every one of these that I do is very special to me, and it means a lot. And I want you guys to know that. And I hope that I've portrayed that to you guys. This is my opportunity
definitely.
to
We can-
treat you
sure.
guys the way that you should. I want to be a breath of fresh air in the music industry. I really do. I appreciate you guys coming in and taking the time to drive here from Nashville, especially just to do this show. It means a lot, like I said before. I've had a freaking blast today, and I can't wait to see you guys again.
Yeah,
Shake
we can't
your
wait
hand.
to.
We shake everybody's hand here.
Right.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Alone and wanders, ponders and thinks how love and sin can be dangerous things, and how silver linings are what lightning brings. As she stares through the window and sings, you left that night, you were going to tell her how dead leaves to dust was us leaving together. Yet still I'm here waiting for a sign or a letter in this house of cold wood and stone, since you never came home. green since the gray washed all of their colors away today. To my surprise, the feeling was good when we said goodbye. I miss the warmth of love in the summer, of course I will. But you can't believe in what you can't feel. And I lived all alone, this landing never was real. Guess I'm
Oh yeah, that's all over it. Oh, dude, you hit it too good.